everyone, my name is Urvin and I am making this video to demonstrate my task 5.1p, in which I have successfully implemented the use of graphical user interface, where I will use these components such as LEDs, resistors in order to connect it with my Raspberry Pi. And I have connected each 3 LEDs on my physical pin if 11, 13 and 15, and here you can see I have given a ground wire here, and this is my whole physical setup that I have implemented. And in the code I have created an interface, so as when I will click any button, then the corresponding LED will bring. And here I have used 3 LEDs, you can see, red, yellow and green, and for them I have given a separate button in the user interface, where which will I show you in while running the VNC. As you can see, this is my VNC, and I have successfully have control on my Raspberry Pi, and I have created a GUI code.py file in which I have created my code, and I will run it simply by writing python file name.py. Here you can see the default selection is on the red LED, and here you can see the red LED is blinking. And now if I click on the green LED, here you can see I will click on the green LED, the corresponding LED blinks. And if I click the yellow LED, the yellow LED will blink. So similarly, if I click on the exit button, then all the LEDs will be turned off. Here you can see all the LEDs have been turned off because we have exited our Python code. But now I would like to explain my Python code by running this command. And as here you can see, I have used 2 libraries, rpi.gpio and the tkinter. The rpi.gpio is mainly used for interfacing the LEDs which I have used in order to deploy those LEDs at respective pins. Here you can see I have deployed the red LED at pin number 11, green one is on the pin number 13 and yellow one is on the pin number 15. Further, I have used the for setting up my GPIO pins, and below I have defined a function turn on LED, in which if the selected color is chosen, then the respective LED will blink, else if it is not selected, then it will not blink. Moving further, I have used this function close in order to get a smooth exit from my code, and it will ensure that if any LED is on the high state, then when the close function is called, then it makes sure that all the pins gets inactive before exiting the Python code. And below this function I have created the GUI using the tkinter library, and here you can see I have given the title, and this is my current geometry, which is the pixels in which the user interface has been opened. I have shown you earlier. And below that I have used an LED choice variable, in which I have implemented the use of string variable, and by default the red variable is selected, and hence you can see by default the red LED was blinking. Furthermore, I have deployed the 3 radio buttons, in which I will as I have shown, there were 3 radio buttons and respectively given for the red, green and yellow. At last, I have also deployed an exit button, where I have written the exit. As I have shown you the working, there was an exit button, and what it does is it calls the close function, because I have explained you why close function is used, so as to ensure that all the pins are deactivated before exiting the whole code, and that's how I have written this command. Below that I have written the turn on LED, because it is necessary, because by default there must be an LED to blink, because if I will run the code, by default the red button will be selected, but since that defaultly it is selected but the red LED will not blink, unless it is called, and hence it is necessary to call the turn on LED function at last. But at the final last, the root dot main loop is used to get the is to use the loop function to get the GUI in a loop, because we want the GUI to run continuously, and that's how we have used the root main loop. And that was the whole project. Thank you.